From TCU, head coach Sonny Dykes. The outstanding offensive player, number 10, Josh Hoover, and the outstanding defensive player, number 11, Devean. We'll have Coach with an opening statement.
Yeah, I just want to say, first of all, thank you to the city of Albuquerque. You've been a tremendous host. We had a great experience. Most of our players had never spent any time in Albuquerque, and I think the city, really showed. You can see there's a tremendous amount of pride in the city of Albuquerque and the state of New Mexico, and so just can't say enough about the hospitality and the way we were treated. It's been a great experience. Our guys will never forget it. Also want to say congratulations to Louisiana on a fantastic year. I'm disappointed for them. They had a number of players that didn't participate in today's game. Would have been a different football team, I think, had we played against their whole roster, quite frankly. And kind of hate it for Coach. That's a tough thing. I think it's one of the reasons we need to take a look at the transfer portal and the timing of it. Because I'd like to see these teams be able to finish together. That's what I was so proud of this group about was, we just hung together, and I think we all learned a lot from each other as the course of the season went on. One time we were 3-3, didn't look very good, and to these young men's credit, they just kind of hung in there. They just believed in each other, believed in what we were doing and how we were doing it, and persevered and fought through it. It wasn't easy. I mean, there was a lot of noise there in Fort Worth, and to their credit, they just kept their head down and kept working and doing the right thing. And so really, really proud of the way they were able to finish the season. And again, says a lot about who they are and their character and what they're all about. So it makes me proud to have a chance to coach them, and love these guys, love the seniors, and what they contributed to TCU and to our university. Couldn't be more proud. And again, thanks to Jeff. You guys were awesome, and really appreciate the way you guys treated us, and it was a great experience.
We'll open it up to questions. Just raise your hand.
Coach, Jeremy.
Yep.
Coach Jamie Plunkett, 24/7 Sports. You just talked about it a little bit. Winning 6 of your last 7 to end the year with a lot of momentum. How proud are you of this unit for persevering in that way, and what kind of momentum can that give you going into 2025?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's significant. I really do. I just think, football teams kind of have to battle through things, sometimes, and sometimes it's injuries, and sometimes it's not playing particularly well, and those can be hard to recover from. When you lose games like we did, and just really didn't play well on offense, defense, or special teams at times this season. And I think what I'm really proud of is we ended the season, I think, performing well in all 3 phases. You go back and look, in particular, the last month, but really the last 8 weeks, our guys played at a really high level, and we played a lot of competitive football games and played winning football, and that's what we talked about. We needed to get back to playing, TCU football, winning football, protecting the ball, creating turnovers and havoc defensively, and being sound in the kicking game. And to their credit, they just kept getting better.
Coach, Jeremy Clark, 24/7 Sports with Reckless. Congrats on the win. Wanted to ask about the guy to your right. He sets the single season passing record for TCU today. Can you talk about Josh's performance this season?
Yeah. Today he made a couple of plays, that were as good a plays as you'll see a quarterback make. He just, he does some things that are pretty special, and it's not. I think at first it kind of surprised us a little bit. Now we've kind of gotten used to it and expect it really out of him. And it's funny, when he doesn't throw a perfect ball, I think we're all shocked and surprised. We got a really high standard for him, and he's raised the bar incredibly. He performs at such a high level, and the reason he does is because no one prepares any harder than he does. He's a student of the game. He wants to be the hardest working player in our team. He's a tremendous leader. And when we take the field, there's nobody that's more prepared than he is, and that's what you want at that position. And he's incredibly talented. He can make all the throws, he can do all the things, but his leadership and preparation, I think, are probably what separates him from a lot of other guys.
Josh, similar question for you. You did just set that record today. TCU has a long history of really good quarterback play. What does it mean to you to have that record and be atop that list now?
Yeah, it means a lot. There's been a lot of really good quarterbacks that have come through here, and so it means a lot to kind of have your name in that conversation. And obviously, it's a testament to the guys around me. I can't run with the ball once I catch it. I can't run and catch it right. So, our offensive line, they did a great job pass protecting all year, giving me opportunities to make plays and find guys. And then I can't, say enough about our receivers and the way that they were able to get open and run with the ball and be explosive, with the ball in their hands. So, that's really a team award to me, and just kind of a testament to our team and how good we played this year on offense. And I think the exciting thing is we all know we can play a lot better too. There's a lot of things that all of us want to go work on this offseason to take our offense to the next level, and so that's the exciting thing about it. So it's definitely an exciting opportunity, in the future.
Coach Glen Rosales, Associated Press. The first two possessions on both sides really kind of set the tone for the game. You go up 14-0. How important was that for you guys just to get out to that big start?
Yeah. I think look, we've got a lot of confidence in our offense. I think one of the turning points for us, honestly, was when we went on the road and played at Utah, and we took the ball first in that game, and against a very, very good defensive football team, drove it down the field and didn't score a touchdown. But I think since then we've gotten off to a fast start pretty much every single week. And I think, again, that has a lot to do with Josh's preparation. And I think Kendall Briles has done a great job of working the game plan and getting it to where we're comfortable executing it. And then defensively, I thought Andy's did an unbelievable job defensively. These guys were ready to play. They had a beat on what they were doing. I think they came in with a lot of confidence. I think they have started to really gel as a defense. I think we're really starting to figure it out defensively. And, guys are playing faster and playing more confident. And so couldn't be more excited about the direction we're going in defensively. Loved the game plan. We needed to stop the run and thought we did a tremendous job of doing that. And so getting off to a fast start was going to be very, very important for us. And I think set the tone and created some confidence and some momentum for our guys.
Devean, the Louisiana gained 209 yards of offense. I think they got about 50-something on the drive. But you guys did your job on defense today. Can you kind of talk about what was positive for you guys and what you are seeing from them and what made you guys so successful today?
Like Coach said, Coach Avalos really prepared us these last 3 weeks. It's crazy that's been like a month since we played, but these last 3 weeks have been great practicing. We practice against a great offense every day. The scout team does an amazing job of setting us up. And just throughout the year, it's the first year in the system, so I feel like we just got better and quick with all our reads and really just being able to communicate, play ahead of the snap. And it's a testament to the guys around me that we were balling today.
Sonny, I know time kind of flies. You've just wrapped up your third season here as the head coach. Can you just talk about the state of TCU's program and where you see this thing headed?
Yeah. Look, I think we are on a solid foundation right now, and and I know this kind of sounds ridiculous, but it's true. It all begins with Chancellor Boschini. He's the guy that sets the tone for all of it. He's made a strong commitment to TCU football. Dr. Pullen's the same way. He's incredibly supportive. I think that, teams that have had consistent success throughout the years like TCU has, it starts with administration. And Jeremiah Donati did a tremendous job as athletic director, and we'll find somebody that'll even raise the bar from him. But look, we got a lot of good players in this program. I feel really strongly about all of our systems, whether it's strength and conditioning, nutrition, our player development, I think is as good as anyone's in the country. I believe in who we recruit. I think our decisions that we make day in, day out in recruiting with player personnel and Jeff Jordan and Tyler Olker and those guys, I think we're in a good place right now, and it all begins with talent acquisition. Finding the right people to come in and guys that can play and then developing them while they're here, and then, creating a culture. And I think the thing that we have right now is we have a very, very strong culture. I really do believe that. I think that's a hard thing to create in today's world when your roster turns over as much as it does. But we've got two guys like this that are coming back that are such strong leaders, and they understand what it takes to be great. And I think that, they set the example every single day for the guys on our team. And so I feel really good about that group. I love our coaching staff. It's an unselfish group, and I think we're all chomping at the bit already to get started for next year. I mean, really, you know what I mean? I think we're going to go enjoy this for about 48 hours, and then, it's going to be on to 2025. And I think we're carrying a lot of momentum and a lot of confidence into next season, and so I can't wait to get started.
All right, last one on the back left.
Mercer with TCU 360. Coach, you've been really quick to give credit to a lot of other people for this win and for this season. But Josh and Devean, could you guys speak to Coach's leadership the past couple of years, what it's meant to you?
Yeah, go ahead. I didn't have many offers from my high school. I had one Power 5 offer, and I was committed to Indiana, and Coach had recruited me to SMU. And so whenever he came to TCU, they gave me the opportunity to come over there, and it was a no-brainer for me. I didn't have any other opportunities like that. And there really weren't many people that believed in me as early as Coach Dykes did, and they offered me pretty early at SMU. So personally, there's a lot of love there that I have just because of that opportunity that I had, and I think he's really shows up every day and is a leader for our program, and shows us how to do it the right way, and in every area, not just out on the practice field, but the way he handles his family, and we all see that kind of stuff, right? So it just trickles down throughout our whole program, and so I'm truly fortunate to be able to play for Coach Dykes and all of our coaches. Coach Browse too. I mean, I'd run through that glass wall for both of them. So I really appreciate Coach Dykes and just the leadership that he displays every day.
And then just to piggyback off Josh, I mean, like Coach said, in this new era of football transferring, I'm one of the products of it. I got the transfer here, and he's done great things for me and my brother and my family just to have us both here, give me the opportunity. And from day one, you could just see that he cares about the culture and the family and us as outside of football. And I think that really matters when he talks about building a culture and people caring for each other. I genuinely think all of our players, the seniors that are leaving, like we all care for each other outside of football. So, I mean, good people make good football players and good football teams. So I think that's what Coach does a great job of building here.
All right, thank you guys.
Okay, thank you guys. Thanks to Albuquerque again. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys.